Good day, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well today on a beautiful Friday, even though it's cold, and that you all are keeping your loved ones close. Today, I want to remember our fallen brothers and sisters, and especially I'm wearing pink today to honor the women and girls that were raped and slaughtered on farms in our suburban areas that have been treated like less than human by things that aren't human, and who support the government and the government supports them. And today we stand against them, saying, we will not go quietly. We will not let you take away the lives of people that have done nothing to you. And quite frankly, we shouldn't. And this is also a video to say to all men, it's time to rise up and stand and protect your women and children. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to the crazy politics of the left. Idiots like Peter Kriel and the Sane and whoever all these other people are, constantly talking with their fake accents and their fake attitudes and fake information. Don't give them any attention. Don't mind them, ignore them, and focus on the ones who need our help. That's where we need to focus. Stop focusing on all these fake accounts. Again, focus on your loved ones and your people, the ones who stand with you. That is how we make it through this. So again, guys, today we are honoring the work of a woman by the name of Lee and her husband, wonderful man, who have done so much to help white people who are destitute due to BE laws, or just to being displaced out of their homes due to EFF, due to ANC policies, people who have become violent and insane, pretty much trying to push every single white woman to become a prostitute, to sell their babies, and come into a whole world of madness where they can't get out of. I'm not saying that these women are innocent, but I'm also not saying that those that have been forced into it are guilty. But there are ugly things happening. And for me, for Friday, it's a commemoration to wear the pink, to remember them and the ugliness they're enduring. So guys, this video we're going to share with you today. First, we're going to share some highlights of what Lee has been through, and how the EFF came into a camp in the West Rand where they were giving out food parcels, and they were completely just robbed of all of their food on camera, with a producer actually showing, the horror of what these poor people lived through. But it's okay for the EFF to come in and just take whatever Lee and them have worked so hard to gather as food for these people. And just to show you again what the DA stands with, they stand with the EFF, they stand with the ANC. Although they oppose them in court, nice window dressing, they actually do nothing for any of us. The DA has betrayed all of us. Politicians in general do. Let's not just leave it to one group. But the DA specifically are hard left. They are people who push LGBTQ qualities and standards into children's lives. They support, well, they say they don't, but how long were they quiet on expropriation without compensation? How long were they quiet on the farm murders, just talking about it like it's crime? Let's look at our true traitors and our true allies in this country and realize we're facing a battle that's been fought on all sides, and we're right here in the middle. And very few other people from around other races are capable of helping us, because they also get attacked by their own people. So no one's allowed to tell the truth. And when you tell the truth, it's met with some, and I will say this, retarded logic about what is right and what is wrong and what the past holds, with some really crazy statements that we've seen. So I'm saying to all of my people, our people, stop giving attention to people like Peter Kriel and this Sane lady in Minnesota. Can't even say her name right, she's not important, but either way, just forget these people, forget them. They are liars with fake accents, fake attitudes, pushing themselves forward, pouting like a proper English-speaking person, and they shouldn't be given the time of day. They are really just plain out losers, living off of mommy and daddy's money, getting to wherever they want to go off of backed wealth. They've never had to work a day in their life to achieve anything. All they are is trying to take advantage of people suffering, getting a lot of views, and by such becoming celebrities. And guess what? We have made them famous. Don't. Ignore them. Don't even go look them up. Let them say what they want. Ignore them. I personally say if we focus more on the people that need our help right now, and we focus on what we need to do to get our people safe, we will achieve a lot more than dealing with these trolls and idiots out there, or should, as I say, intellectual idiots who make like they're highly studied, highly informed, but they're just using political hearsay and trying to make it sound like it's fact. Okay. So guys, again, highlights. I want you to look at some of these and some of these posts over here, where the latest farm attacks have come up, what the latest posts are from politics, where the ANC clearly is stating that, we are escaping justice, and that, technically speaking, they do want a genocide. Let's just say they put it in a nice, politically spoken way. I don't know, newspeak, I guess we could call it that, where they're just trying to justify that they are going to take out their justice on the people. And then the next article is, again, where is all of this talk about our rights to guns and security? Nothing. On this side, all of the latest articles, you can go pick it up in our link if you want, or find it yourself. But these are the people that have been attacked as of the last 2 weeks. And again, some media on it, but afterwards complete silence, like it never happened. Again, just putting this all to crime. In the end, guys, we are going to have to decide where we stand in this life. Are we standing with our people, or are we standing against them? This doesn't mean that those who are of order, apologies, those who are of order are not on our side. The people who are actually standing for order, standing for justice, real justice, not the stupid ANC justice and EFF justice and DA justice, real justice. The people who say, we also deserve a life. We also deserve to live. We also deserve to have things that we work for, right? Those people, Indian, colored, black, all of them, embrace them as brothers and sisters. I mean, this is what South Africa was supposed to be. All of us working together while still being able to be with your own communities, whether it be your own Indian community, Islamic community, where you don't have to mix with anyone else, but you don't discriminate or show racist intent towards people. And I mean real racism, not just a word or a joke, where you literally go out of your way to harm people because of the color of their skin, like what we're seeing here in South Africa. Those people are the people that support us. And we need to stand with our brothers and sisters. But at the same time, those that are getting out of the country, we need to help. We need to help them achieve this. And what the Amerikaners have done is amazing. And again, here's the Amerikaners website. And if you want to speak to anybody there, please reach out. You can even reach out to me and I'll link you to them so you can get help. So guys, without further ado, I would like you to see this first video that was produced a couple of years ago, more than a couple of years, to show what the EFF has done to the efforts of people who go out there to get food, get donations, and how they just steal blatantly in front of the camera and harm good people. And then the next video is the one where we're sitting with Lee after so many years of not seeing her and not being out there, coming back, seeing what they've achieved, what they're busy with. And I will be honest, they are struggling. They do have a plight and they need help. So if you want to, please reach out to us so that you can donate to them. Food, food and blankets, clothing, but mainly food. They're very desperate for food. And again, the government doesn't help on this. So we need your help, South Africans. We need the help of people who have hearts that are just, not politically oriented, and not filled with hate for everyone and everything. I think the problem is when we stand together and we stand up for our people, like Afrikaners and whites, we're called evil. And in nature, if I see a lion standing up for its pride, it's not seen as a racist. If I see hyenas protecting their territory, they're not racist. You're protecting your people, you're protecting your species, you're protecting your culture, you're protecting who you are as an individual. And forcefully mixing that and trying to make this one race is probably the most evil thing we can see, instead of cherishing and loving every race for their individual differences, for their individual cultures and who they are. That doesn't mean you have to embrace another race's culture. No. It just means you can tolerate it, accept it. This is who they are. Nobody has to force their culture onto you, their beliefs onto you. And the same the other way around. So we should be actually in the world embracing our different stances, our different cultures, and protecting it in each country instead of destroying it. But that's just my thoughts on the subject. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos and that you get an insight into what's happening with some really good hearts. Not the most fabulous people on the planet, but hardworking, genuine people trying to make a difference. Have a wonderful Friday, and hopefully this helps.
There's no running water here, and no mains drainage either. Lee is one of the few people concerned for their welfare.
Hallo. Hallo julle. Hoe gaan dit? Kan nie klaar nie, werk julle?
Her aid organisation has come to the rescue of these newly demoted people. Not long ago, the 300 residents of this township were perfectly integrated into society.
Hoe gaan dit?
They were labourers, employees and craftspeople.
Well, you ain't gonna believe it. I'm a qualified cabinet maker. And I went to a firm. Their words to me was, sorry, Mr. Kutsia, you are white. You haven't got a job.
In South Africa, law states that from now on, companies must hire people of colour as a priority. The consequence is that, just like Andre and his wife, many white people have found themselves without jobs. In this country, where benefits are practically non-existent, the downfall is brutal. The couple live in this corrugated iron house with a clay floor and struggle to have enough to eat.
So I'm going to make curry and rice now. I'm going to cook curry and rice for you guys, all of you.
Remember me? I'm very hungry.
Okay.
You know, me?
This time you're going to cook for us.
I did. The other day I made pap and sauce and boors.
So it was you. No wonder it was so nice.
Once a week, Lee provides them with a generous lunch. For many of them, it'll be their only meal all day.
Is jy honger? Ja.
Well, how many people are you doing?
Well, we're going to see for the children, let the children eat first. I'm going to try and stretch it as best I can with what we've got. But usually I can feed about 50 to 100. Rice and then with the little bit of meat and sauce.
And they're like eating meat every day?
No, this is a luxury for them. They don't eat meat every day. Jaden is going for his third plate now. He wants more. Yeah.
The organisation also provides them with food supplies, but as often happens, the distribution of it is interrupted by some uninvited guests. These men and women, who have come from a neighbouring shanty town, are members of a radical political party. Their hats bear the initials EFF, the Economic Freedom Fighters. It's a movement whose aim is to give back the country's riches to black people. They say they have come in peace.
That means we are one. Despite the color, the blood is one, and then we should take care of one another.
During this stirring speech, other members of the group take advantage of the distraction and steal some of the food. And they're not afraid to show off their loot.
They just came in here and took the poor people's food. You saw. We all saw it. He saw it. But yet we must not say a word because they are the ones that are previously disadvantaged, so it is owed to them, and we have to do restitution.
And you say it's the same as us. We are one blood, so we are all the same together.
You are an international journalist, my darling. He'll say that. He's politically correct. They will never, ever admit on camera what's going on. Never.
So what's going on?
What's going on is reverse apartheid.
What happened to you guys with those food packet story? You brought up a very relevant question.
My team and I went to Mansfield, which is near Krugersdorp, to the Pango camp where we gave out food parcels. And we were basically forced to give the food to the EFF members that came in and demanded the food. And we.
How did they demand it?
They just took it. They said to us, if we don't get, you are not getting out here. So.
So they threatened you?
Yeah,
with death,
they just threatened us and said, listen, you will not get out here. And they just started, while we were giving out back the boxes of food, they were stealing it off the back of our bakkie. So we were trying to be as efficient as best we could, but unfortunately we failed. And half of the food was taken for them, and they didn't even live in the camp. So in front of international journalists, they didn't care. They didn't care at all.
Merci, this is very important. But thank you, Lee. We will definitely bring that up as well, because it's important that people know about this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks.
Look after yourself. On the outro, I want to mention that we need to find these people who need our help. There are quite a few people that we can provide a list to if you need it. You can reach out to us and we can set you up to help. So, guys, remember, Friday is a beautiful day. It's the day when the weekend starts and we can all celebrate. But without guilt or manipulation, I want to say there are people less fortunate than us, even us struggling people who are still making it, that are suffering far worse than us. And we need to think about them, keep them in our prayers, keep them in our thoughts, and see what we can do to help. I'm not saying go out there and give every beggar $100 or $50. You never know what they could use it for. But these communities that are still standing and fighting and not government funded, they need help. And I'm asking all of you, internationals, locals, please, if you can, please donate to these organizations. Or if you're too afraid, please ask us. You can donate into my business account or an account we can open up, and we can have full visibility and transparency on it and show you how we help these people. I usually do it myself from my own funds without asking anyone for anything, but the plight is too big for one person to carry, unfortunately. If I had the billions that Elon had, I'd be looking after every single community, every single town that needs help. That's actually what I would be doing. But that's just me. That's probably why I'm not a billionaire. But guys, have a great Friday. Love your family. Keep your chins up. And no matter what, stand your ground. Never back down to evil and corruption and these weak people out there that are even traitors to our own people. Have a good day. So here we are in Pretoria, talking about it in Pretoria, and we got a lot of people in Pretoria as well, and I'm speaking out to them specifically, saying this is not happening. Well, here's one of the communities of many, okay?
Yes.
And we can gladly show all of you people there in Randburg, Sandton, all of your little high lofty places that these places exist.